Good day, everyone. I am Janet Germasiana from BPED 2C. Today, I will discuss to you about the primary source of Pigafetta testimony on the route of Magellan expedition. In March 16, 1521, Saturday, Magellan expedition sighted a highland named Zamal, which some 300 leagues westward of Landrons, now the Marianas Islands. On March 17, Sunday, after sighting Zamal Island, they landed on another island which was uninhabited and which lay to the right of the above-mentioned island of Zamal. There they set up 2 tents for the sick members of crew and had so killed for them. The names of this island was Humuno or Humunhon. On the same day, Sunday, March 17, Magellan named the entire archipelago named Island of Saint Lazarus. March 18, Monday, in the afternoon on their second day, that island they saw a boat coming towards them with 9 men in it. An exchange of the gifts was effective. Magellan asked for food supplies and the men were away, promising to bring rice and other supplies in 4 days. There were 2 springs of water on that island of Homonhon. Also, they saw there some indications that there was gold in the islands. Consequently, Magellan renamed the island and called it the watering place of God Omen, or Aquada Ladi Banuin Signali. In March 22, Friday, at the noon, the natives returned. This time, they were in 2 boats, and they brought food supplies. Magellan expedition stayed 8 days at Homonhon, from Sunday, March 17 to the Monday of the following week, March 25. On March 25, Monday, in the afternoon, the expedition with anchor and left the island of Homonhon. In the day ecclesiastical calendar, this day was the feast day of the Incarnation, also called the Feast of the Annunciation and therefore Our Lady's Day. On this day, as they were about to re-anchor, an accident happened to Pigafetta. He fell into the water but was rescued. He attributed his narrow escape from death as grace obtained through the intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary on her feast day. The route taken by the expedition after leaving Homonhon was to the west-southwest between 4 islands, namely Sinalo, Yunanghan, Ibuson, and Albaren. Very probably Sinalo is a misspelling in the Italian manuscript for what Pigafetta in his map calls Silion, and Albo calls Silani, then namely the island of Leyte. Hinunanghan, a misspelling of Hinunangan, seems to Pigafetta to be separate island, but is actually on the mainland of Leyte. On the other hand, Ibuson, Pigafetta, Ibuson is an island east of Leyte's southern tip. They left Homonhon sailing to westward towards Leyte. The follow the Leyte coast southward, passing between the island of Hibuson on their port side and Hinunangan Bay on their starboard, and then continue southward, then turning westward to Mazawa. On March 28, Thursday, in the morning of Holy Thursday, they anchored off an island where the previous night they had seen a light or a bonfire. It is 25 leagues from Aquanda and it's called Mazawa. They remained 7 days on Mazawa Island. On April 4, Thursday, they left Mazawa bound for Cebu. They were guided thither by the king of Mazawa who sailed in his boat. Their route took them past 5 islands, namely Ceylon, Bohon, Canighan, Bayban, and Katigan. At Katigan, they sailed westward to the 3 islands of Camotes group, namely Poro, Pasihan, and Ponson. Here the Spanish ships stopped allowed the king of Mazawa to catch up with them, since the Spanish ships were much faster than the native Balanghay, a thing that excited the admiration of the king Mazawa. From the Camotes Island, they sailed to southwards towards Zubu. On April 7, Sunday, at noon, they entered the harbor of Zubu. Cebu. It had taken them 3 days to negotiate the journey from Mazawa northwards to the Camotes Islands and then southwards to Cebu. It must be pointed out that both Albo and Pigafetta testimonies coincide and corroborate each other. Pigafetta gave more details on what they did during their week-long stay at Mazawa. So that's all. Thank you very much.
Good luck.